You probably just arrived Belgium or Europe and you don't know how to take yourself around, or you don't know how to use the transportation method. In today's video, I am going to be showing you guys exactly how to navigate public transportation in Belgium. Guys, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Flavine. If this is your first time here, hi. In this channel, I like to do immigration content. I like to do lifestyle content where I navigate my stay here in Belgium. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to navigate public transportation. Now you're probably just entering Belgium, or because I've watched other videos and I realized that a lot of European countries use this same system of public transportation. Okay, so you probably just arrived and you're like, I don't know how to take myself around. How do I go to this place? How do I take the train? How do I take the bus? How do I get to my location? Now this is the purpose of that video. Welcome to my home screen. So at this point, the three most important apps that I want to talk about is Google Maps, and then the next one that I will be talking about is the SNCB, which you see a B on top, and the third one will be Delen, which you see the yellow and white. So we start with Google Maps. So the first thing I do is I click on Google Map and then I type the place that I want to go to. So in this case, I'm going to school. So I'm going to type Very University of Brussels, which is my school. And then you see the space where it says directions. You're just going to click on directions. And then you put your time, like your location. At times, Google Map easily picks your location, right? So my location is already picked, reading. And then I take the departure time that I want to leave. And you're going to see so many options. In this case, since I don't have a car, I don't use the first option. So I go for the second option. This option shows me when to leave my house, to walk and go to the bus stop, which is beside me, which is bus 51. We also use bus 52. So bus 51, and it will show me when I'll get to Hasselt. Hasselt is where the train station is, and from Hasselt I'm supposed to take the train to Brussels Zaventem, and then from Brussels Zaventem I go to the next place, which is supposed to be my school station, which is Etterbeek. Now this was not the process that I followed today. Okay, I realized it was too long for me, so I took another route. But this is exactly how you plan your journey for the day. Okay, just put your location where you're going to, put the time, and the Google Map is going to give you so many options. You just have to choose from the options. Okay, if you're lost in between these things, in between these journeys, there are more information for you to understand. The next app is the bus app, because at times I don't really trust Google. There may be some early buses coming, and Google will just give me what they think is right for me. So I go to the bus app, which is the land, and I just put Hasselt station to see if maybe there's an earlier bus coming before 3 something. Okay, normally I leave the house by 3 o'clock, so I will just put like my departure, my arrival, and from there I'm going to get better buses that are coming earlier. But most of the time, okay, majority of the time is still the same thing that comes. So if you see it, it is still going to show you. John, don't worry, I'm going to scroll through, and you see that is the same bus that was supposed to come. So I'm already on the right spot. And then when you click, you see all the different spots that the bus will stop. So don't let the bus stop in one place and you think that you have arrived at your location. No, keep checking. When the bus stops, read it. You will see that this is not your bus stop. Wait until you get to Hasselt station, Perron 11, and then you get down. And now the third app that we're going to be talking about is the Blessing app. Okay, here now I always like to use the app because it gives me earlier trains. So like I said, Google Map gives me what it thinks is best for me, but at times these apps actually give me what I want. They're earlier buses. So my destination is Etterbeek, and I'm sorry I'm putting Hasselt. I just realized while editing my destination is Etterbeek, and I'm going to put Etterbeek station because this is the station that is closest to my school, and then I'm going to tell them when I want to leave. Okay, I already calculated my time from leaving Hasselt to wherever I'm going with the bus. I knew that from my house to the bus I'm supposed to get to the station at this time. So with this app I'm just putting by the time that I will be in Hasselt. Remember, I don't live in Hasselt, so it will be giving me some very strange things that I needed to correct because I did not put some things right. So I'm just standing here. You guys have already seen my plan of the day. Naturally, at times I take bus 52, okay, but today I was not looking at my time. I was just sitting on the table going through some notes, and then I was taking my time to dress up, and I missed bus 52. Before I could get to bus 50, it was already leaving. So I'm standing here at bus 51. I'm going to show you guys better. Okay, I'm standing here at bus 51 waiting for it. It's going to be here like in 15 minutes for you guys to see. Okay, so I'm going to school with bus 51. Now let me say something before we go. Okay, there is this thing called abonnement. This is like a more reduced rate of you using the bus. Okay, if you're more than 15 years old, it's going to be a little bit expensive, but if you are lesser than 15 years old, it's going to be a little bit cheaper. Now with an abonnement, you can do like a subscription, monthly, yearly. It all depends on you, where they are going to give you a card. So anytime you get into the bus, you just swipe the card. But if you don't do that, then you're going to be having to be paying the bus ticket every time, and it's a little bit expensive. So as a student, I will always advise you to go get your abonnement. If you just came, you can do abonnement for like 1 month. It all depends on your budget. Okay, and do abonnement even for the train. Okay, so it all depends on you what you want. If you know that you're not the kind of person that, because I go to school like almost every day of the week, so I need an abonnement, like it or not. But if you feel that, oh, you don't go a lot, you can feel free to always buy tickets daily, or you can do the 10 round trip tickets. It all depends on you. From my first train, and I'm at Leuven. Now I'm going to Brussels North. From Brussels North now I'll be going to my school. I'm running because I had just 5 minutes to change from the next train and then enter this one. I was running because it's almost time to leave. So yeah, from here now we are going to Brussels North, and then from Brussels North we are going to the station that is beside my school, which is Etterbeek. So you see, this is how it works. Okay, you can be jumping from one train to the other. A straight train does not really go to where you're going to. You must jump either from one. Normally, if I did not miss bus 52, I'll just go from Hasselt straight to Brussels North, then from Brussels North to my school. But because I missed that, now I have to take from Hasselt to Leuven to Brussels North, then Brussels North again to my school. But because I'm used to jumping from one place, it doesn't really bother me like that. Okay. Hey guys, I don't know if you can hear from my mask, okay, but I can't take my mask out. So now I am at Brussels North station, and now I'm going to a different, I just changed my train again. Okay, this way. I'm going to a different station now. A different platform, so that I can take the train now to my school. And there is also this thing, when you come to the train stations, right, there are some boards, some screens that will always show you like, oh, maybe if, for example, you don't have the SNCB app. Oh, let me take this out. Maybe at times you don't have the app. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's them announcing the next one that is going. Okay, but if you don't have like the app, there are always these screens that will always show you like exactly if you're on the right track, if you're on the right track, which train is going next. And so at times they change it, okay? I'm going to put a screenshot here. When I got to Hasselt, the train I was supposed to take, they changed the platform. It was supposed to be platform 3, but then they changed the platform to platform 1, so I had to rush the next platform. So it's always good for you to have like the app so that you see changes. At times they'll tell you if the train is going to come late or it's going to come earlier. And then if they change the platform, like I'm standing at platform 7 now, but if should in case they change the platform to another platform, I have to rush to the other platform so that you're not lost, okay? So you always read like the boards, the screens that are being placed in stations, or better still, you just get the app. So I'm just going to wait. Now this is my last stop. I'm not changing train again. From here, I'm dropping straight at my station in. Hey guys, so I just dropped at Attribution station now. This is it. This is a station that is just beside my school. So the other means of transport that I wanted to talk about is what we call the tram. And I'm just going to show you guys what the tram looks like if I can't get a clearer view. If you look behind me, so this is the tram. It's like a bus that walks on rails, okay? We have the tram and metro. One goes underground while one doesn't go underground, okay? Now I hardly use tram and metro because bus and the train works for me. But if you live like in Brussels here, that's when you're going to use a lot of tram, okay? And also I was talking about abonnement, okay? So this is an example of my train abonnement. Now if you are more than let's say 25 years, your own price is going to be different. It's going to be more expensive. By the end of the day, it's better to do an abonnement than having to pay the train every single day, because it is going to be very, very expensive, okay? So the means of transportation we have are the bus, train, we have then the tram and the metro. So you have to choose the one that works for you. I also wanted to point out something that if you are, Brussels, Belgium is divided into so many sectors, okay? I need to really talk about the political aspect of Belgium. So we have the Flanders areas and the Wallonian area, and what the people in the Flanders area do is different from what the other people do, okay? And then another thing is that these buses work with time, okay? And now since my classes are always in the evening, because this is already past 6 p.m. and it's now that I'm going to school, my classes start from 6 p.m. and then they close at 10 p.m. When I go back to Hasselt, it's always difficult for me to get a bus. At times I don't meet the bus, okay? And mom is the one that comes and picks me up. You guys see, mommy is the best, leave it. She and daddy, at times is daddy, at times is mommy, or at times I go with daddy to work and then we come home. Yeah, so now I am in school. Welcome to VUB. If you haven't watched my orientation video, just go over there so that you get a better view of my school, okay? Now I am just rushing to class, and so after my class it is going to be the same process. I will just have to take a train from Etterbeek station right up to Hasselt, and of course I'll be changing. So that is the whole process every single day. That is what I go through, okay? That is how I jump from one bus to one train, from one train to the other until I get home. I'm closing today at 9 p.m. So when I close at 9 p.m, we will still go back home so that you guys understand how this train thing works, okay?
We'll select the process and you'll say this is a fixed process to really get us to the best pizza. You also need to look at what supply chain will I have, because if I want this specific ingredients, maybe to cover.
Hey guys! Oh, I'm glad you guys can see me. This light is clear. See, it is late. It is 9 p.m. I mean 5 minutes past 9 p.m. and it's now that a baby girl is closing from school. So like I said before, we are going to do the same thing. I already checked my plan, which you see on the screen here. It shows that I have to leave Etterbeek station and then go to Brussels North. From Brussels North I go to Hasselt, and by 10:48 I'm going to be in Hasselt, and by 10:48 there are no buses going to my house. You see, this is what I was talking about when I checked my plan. No bus was leaving to my house again. Okay, so right now when I get to Hasselt, I have to call mom to come and pick me. Hi. Like I said, now it's just to go to the station. It's very cold. It's very cold. And today is even better. See, I'm leaving my chest and I'm not closing. It's very cold in the night. Oh guys, another thing, transportation means that I forgot to talk about our bicycles. I don't know if I've mentioned this a lot of times in my vlogs, that bicycles are a huge deal over here. Okay, people use bicycles like cars. It's very important here. You can have your private bicycles. Like if, for example, I was living in a place like Hasselt and I don't live far from the station, I'll just park my bicycle beside the station. When I drop at Hasselt station, I'll take my bicycle and then go home. Okay, but since that's not possible, there are also these bikes, these government bikes that they always park in almost all stations. Okay, so if should in case you don't have a personal bicycle, you can always sign up on their website for these bicycles. I also have like scooters. I don't know if that's how they call it. I'm going to put the right name on the screen here. These are electronic bikes that people have personally, as well as you can have another you can have the ones that you sign on the app. Okay, yeah, so I just wanted to bring that out. So bicycles and scooters are very important for personal transportation, especially if you drop from a station and you don't live very far from the station, that you know you may not need a bus. You may always use all those ones. Okay, so right now I am at Etterbeek station. You see it, and my train is coming in like 5 minutes, so I'm on time. Hi guys, so I'm back here at Brussels North. Yes, I'm back at Brussels North. We dropped at platform 8, but now I'm going to platform 3. My train comes at 9:55, so I have like 20 to 23 minutes here at the station to wait. Okay, it's very big.
Spoorverandering. De IC-trein naar Schaarbeek van 21:39 zal vertrekken van spoor 6 in plaats van spoor 5.
Voie 5. Changement de voie. Le train IC à destination de Schaarbeek de 21h39 partira de la voie 6 au lieu de voie 5.
Okay, they are done with the announcement. I was saying that this is one of those big train stations in Belgium, and here we have a lot of pickpockets. People will steal people's things. So when you're here, be careful with your stuff, your personal stuff. Okay, Brussels is like mini Douala. Brussels is the capital. This is where everything happens. We have the good, the bad, the ugly. So you gotta be careful. If you're hearing that noise, that is for this train that wants to go. I'm back terminé. It's time for it to go. So let me consult with the screen again and check to be sure that 9:55. Yeah, 9:55. If you can see it up there, it's written Hasselt. So that is where I'm going. at Hasselt, back to the starting point. And as usual, you see all the bus stops. There are no buses today, but we have taxis. If you book for a taxi, we have taxis waiting here, but that's not where I'm going to. Thank God mom is here already. She just called, and so I'm rushing to go and meet her. It's been a busy day. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video.